fam, that's what they call me. I promise that.
Huya guys, this is MM1 Bendita from the US Navy. So I'm one of the prior service recruiter here in upstate New York. So today in this video, I will be discussing how to apply to become a legal man in the Navy Reserve. So the Navy JAG Corps is looking for people who are, intelligent, mature, and are challenge seeking to become a Navy legal man, which is the paralegal of the Navy. So if you're a paralegal, you have the chance to work in the law or some policy under the supervision of the JAG Corps or attorneys, and then you can practice the Uniform Code of Military Justice or administrative civil law and help the JAG Corps process or prepare the legal paperwork for that. So of course, the instructions that cover the application on what would be the required paperwork for the package would be the reference is 1130.8 kilo, chapter 1, and then the JAG instruction 1440.1 echo. So those two are the manual. And if you're in CELRES, you can refer also to Buper's instruction 1001.39 series. So basically the first requirement to become a legal man would be, of course, how you perform. So they need a copy of your last 3 evaluations and see if you're a good performer. And then there's going to be a typing test. So it's going to be 3 consecutive typing tests that is done. And then you can ask your reserve center command career counselor to help you out on the typing test. And then there's also a link that you can go for practice, which the link would be www.typingtest.com. So you can log in there and then try to do some practice, because the minimum words per minute that they require you to qualify would be 40 words per minute. So that's a minimum. So if you do more words per minute, so that means you're doing better and you can type more stuff, because it's the usual job of a paralegal or legal man to type some paperwork while in court or while processing some legal paperwork. And then another one would be handwritten statement. So when I tried applying before, back 2 years ago, the board with the legal man E7 or above ask you questions, and then while in the board they want you to do a handwritten statement saying as to why you want to be a legal man. So they want to see like what's your own personal reason why you want to be a legal man, and then you need to explain it, and then they're gonna check if you have proper grammar, spelling, how you construct a sentence. So basically they're gonna check how good you are in writing paperwork, because writing is part of the everyday work of a legal man. And then of course, to qualify for a legal man, you need to be ASVAB qualified. So every rate in the Navy, there is a certain line score that you need to meet. But on this case, if you're trying to be a legal man, there's only 2 line score that affects the determination if you're qualified to become a legal man. So, and then there's 2 versions, because the old ASVAB system have changed. So for pay 97 version of the ASVAB, your VE plus MK needs to be equal to 105. And then if you're using the pay 80 version, it would be the same thing. And another computation on the ASVAB 2 is your VE plus MK plus CS needs to be 157. And then on all the computation, your VE score needs to be at least a 52 on pay 97 and a 54 for the pay 80 version of the ASVAB. And then aside from those, as a legalman, they want to see if you're financially responsible. So they're going to expect you to fill out a financial screening form, which is part of the package. Also, they want to see if you have a kid, if you have dependents, you need to fill out the family care plan, make sure that they're covered. And then PRT, so you need to pass a PRT. And if you were in the service before, it's going to be your scores within 4 years. And make sure you're not going to fail like 3 times on those 4 years. And then the package also requires you to submit a copy of your college transcript and then your joint service transcript too if you're a former military. And then you need to be qualified also, or you need to be eligible for at least a secret to be able to qualify for legalman. And then, so if you're doing your physical exam, make sure you do your audiogram, and then so that the doctor can document that you have no hearing loss, because part of the job of a legalman is hearing some of the court hearing, and then translate it on paper as you type. And then also they would require you to submit 3 character references, so you can ask your former supervisors to give you one, and you need to provide at least 3 references. And then you can't have any form of non-judicial punishment or NJP within 36 months. And then it will also include if you have you can't have any court martial or any civil offense that is within 36 months. So aside from that, that's the basic one. If you're trying to qualify for legalman, they have a strict requirements because you're going to be dealing with people's career as part of your job. Yeah, I think that's it. And if you have any questions, you please feel free to comment down below. Thank you very much.